Hello, Self, Infinite Cosmos, Ohana, Soul Dr. Nick here. It is Saturday, April 26th, 2025, around 9:20 in the morning. I'm out in the sunshine on the patio. I am about 2 hours and 20 minutes into a microdose, so today's gonna be a little interesting for this magic mirror work. I couldn't find the phone this morning, which is why I didn't do it, and didn't have an alarm set this morning. Finally got up around 6 something, so after sunrise. Spent some time and then decided, okay, I can't find the phone, I'm gonna do the microdose. And then that's when I found the phone. I was like, all right, not gonna not do the microdose now. Microdose, did the enema, listened to Wealth Building with Dr. John DeMartini, really contemplated investments. So one of the most interesting things was, most people when they get offered like $1 billion, they think right away, how do I spend $1 billion? And he's like, the ones that are really truly wealthy or are able to create wealth, the ones that when they get it, they're like, how do I turn this $1 billion into $2 billion? And just noticing that in my own life, how do I start creating that? Because one of the things I do best, or I do most familiarly, is spend money on myself, my own development. It's been the thing in my whole family's life. We invest in ourselves, whether it's in education, medical school, all that stuff, about $200,000 in debt, right? University, all the trainings, all the studies, all the schooling, everything up to this point in time, I probably spent well over $1 million. Well over $1 million has been spent on me in a way, if you calculate in all these different ways. And so, is that the best place? So right now I'm contemplating the Awaken Breathwork training. It's another $9,000 US, or $1,200 a month US. And so that's something to consider. Probably doing it monthly is the smartest thing to do. And if I need to take a pause or drop out, then take a pause or drop out. Also ask clearly for what it is that I want out of it all. What is it that are my own expectations, so to speak? And then taking a look at that for myself, for where are we investing our assets right now? Where are we investing our assets and investing them to grow? And where do I believe the growth to be? I believe it in the Bitcoin and the Ethereum and the cryptocurrencies. I believe it in working with my friends at Medallion. I believe it in if I worked with Matt Min, for example, and others. And I believe it in investing in property, in an actual property, developing it and growing it, or what I'm thinking about right now with Francis. And then there's other people that I'm thinking about, and today came up. Kofi came up as well today. Places outside of Canada came up today as well. And so noticing the patterns for myself, spending on myself, for my beloved, almost giving it or investing in others. Even in myself, she did that right away. Like, she wanted me to do this wild Zen way back when I couldn't even imagine spending money on myself in that way. And I'm really grateful for that. It's led us to right here, right now. And every single thing, including all the challenges that are happening right now, are leading us to right here, right now. And thank us for that. Thank me, thank us for that. And then just breathing. How is this materializing? How is this materializing? How is this materializing? And then let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Materialize, let it go. Materialize, let it go. Do this work. And I'm wanting to serve my dear friend, I'm going to say his name, Arlo. I want to serve Ian. I want to serve Kevin and Jody and Brady. There's all these people that I'm thinking of. And how do I drop it in and really step into myself and trust the process? Trust the process. Without having to justify the process. Trust the process without having to justify the process. And today is being out in the sunshine. It's doing this work. It's being clear with my beloved. I want to chat with you. I want to hear from you. I want to be with my son. I want to hear from him. I want to hear his magic. And this is her excitement in the morning. She gets to chat with him and hear about his night. And for me right now, I want to step into this next layer of the unfolding of this microdose. What's there? Start this 1% diary. Start using these things, utilizing these resources that I have. I might do a Hape session soon as well, while I'm on the medicine and getting clear, and then going through the affirmations, going through this book of wealth, going through these generational things, going through these stories. Going through these applications, talking about the immersion. And there's that peace there. There's that peace there that is flowing, that is flowing, that is flowing. And then just being with my breath. being with all these activities, being with all these unfolding activities. Reached out to my Uncle Randy today and just noticing, when do I want that to happen? Noticing when I want these connections to happen, when I want these talks to happen, when I want this heaviness to happen, this heaviness, this moving, this desire, this anti-desire, and then letting go of trying to save anyone else. That's my piece too. I'm like, oh, I can focus on, why haven't they gotten back to me? So what? Who do I want to get back to? Who do I want to reach out to? And then noticing them getting much darker in the skin. I'm loving it. I think I got a little burnt yesterday even as well. Let's see here. Maybe a little bit of redness, but way better than I would have anticipated. And how does grapefruit play into this? And I'm contemplating right now, I've got someone who might have a history of seizures. How does that play into doing some of this work? How does it play into trusting things? How do I have the tools in the team? I've got a pharmacist who I can talk to about things. I've got esoteric, I've got body, I've got mind. And it's incorporating these other tools, these other modalities. I've got spaces, I've got places. And then letting it go. And then letting it go. And then letting it go. Thinking about Ian today and offering him a session. Like, who would I know who are the amazing connectors? That's part of it for Brent. He's an amazing connector. How do I make him an even more amazing connector without making him feel like he has to be a connector? So who are the linchpins? Who are the ones that I really want? Who are the ones that are already, they don't even need it, right? It's like buying them a coffee. Who would I want to buy a coffee? And in a sense, I'm buying a $9,000 coffee with Awaken. It's less about the training, and it is about the training, and more about buying the coffee. I want to buy a coffee with Hella. If I can buy a coffee, buy a connection, buy the certainty, buy the ability to be there in the room with them as they work with Jake Paul and others, that's worth it. That's worth it. That's worth it. Would I be willing to invest? Yes. Invest in connections? Yes. Am I willing to give away stuff for connections? Yes. So if I'm willing to give away stuff, let's invest in connections. So that's the difference in this training. It's investing in the connections. And that's with every training now. It's investing in the connections as well. It's investing in the connections. Investing in the connections. And let it go. Notice when I'm trying to control things. Notice when I'm trying to control things. What is the point of each training? It is less about the thing I think they're delivering, more about the thing I think I want to receive. Watch the unfolding from beginning to end of a program that Judy is doing. That's what I want to do. I have no doubt about Dr. John Demartini, what he knows. I do have doubts about how he delivers it. Especially online. I don't think he's the best person to evaluate it. I would love for them to invest in that. Start with the outcome in mind. What do you want most people to walk away with? To be able to step into themselves. Give them a reflection. Even that for myself. What do I want people to walk away with? I want you to walk away with, and be really clear about it right front. I want you to walk away with every breath with an experiential process. That you're actually clear if this is really serving you, that you keep coming back, because 2 hours every 2 weeks, best investment you're going to make. Guaranteed. Best investment. I'm considering a course. I just signed up for a course, $9,000 US. About the same cadence as this. $9,000 US. And I know it's going to be worthwhile. And for you, being with this and then asking for what you want as well. That's actually part of it. So Saying that at the beginning of every breath. What do I want you to get out of this? What is my goal? What is my desire? And if you're not getting it, feel free to send me some feedback. It doesn't mean that that's the feedback I'm going to take. I'm going to change or implement already, but I am going to hear it because you've taken the time to send it. And that's what Elena has said. So I'm going to create that as well. And the goal and the intention, because it's not getting there now. His drawings, his diagrams, the messiness, the shakiness, he's used to doing that, but having someone else draw it out. Paying for that second person to do that. Paying for that unshakiness. There's got to be a software, an app that does that. Turns your shaky drawings at unshaky. Because I can see why he's doing it for him. I can see why it's not working for us. It's not translating the way he wants it. What is the goal? And even right now for me, what is the goal? Where are the assets that we want to? Assets. Let's see here. Duncan land. 500K. Kofi land. 100K. I wrote Bitcoin as well because I think we're going to buy a whole Bitcoin. Gold. Medicine. So looking at the assets that we're willing to grow and how will it grow, right? Expenditures. Iris. Parents. Okay, so I'm writing down some big expenditures that I can see right away. Wealth Gurus medallion. Wes Matt Min. Mike Storm. Prabhu. Soul immersion. Arlo. Ian. Rent. Nav. Preet. Kevin. Jody. Brady. Rich. Altez. Sean. Schlinder. Put him down. Harrison. Francis. So many things for investment, so many things, so much excitement. Just starting to have some excitement over all this stuff. Dance a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's go through the affirmations. So some of this is just going through things and just trusting the process. Oh, it is already on health. It's so bright outside and it's a little chilly, and trusting the process. All right, so affirmations. Oh, magical mirror work, trademark and app like the way. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, magic mirror. Let's see here. So magic mirror work, one of the things could be creating an app like this with prompts, but not just that. It could be randomized prompts, not just that, but also for those who really want, and it's only if you pay for it then, it's a way to get AI summaries of things, right? How would you get a private AI summary of the work that you're doing in Magic Mirror Work? Wouldn't that be cool and worthwhile if you wanted to? And then that's also part of letting go of privacy, right? It's only if you really want to. I don't want you to let go of privacy. I want this to be totally private for those who want it to be private. That'd be amazing. Leave it private. So affirmations. Only paid if you want AI summaries or something, which is also the clear delineation between private and nothing goes online to public, and there is online storage and evaluation. Beautiful, beautiful. Affirmations. I'm a genius and I apply my wisdom. It's going to be a wunderbar day. Defaults. Oh, I'm going to change this defaults. Asset accumulation, growth, gratitude, enthusiasm, presence, trust, love. Get 1 million. How do I turn this into 2 million and have so much fun doing so? Plurk, plork, play and work. Okay. I'm a genius and I apply my wisdom. It's going to be a wunderbar day. I feel to heal. Everything is a story. The only constant is change. I always have a choice. I'm a master reader. Whatever I read, I retain. I have a photographic, audiographic mind. Whatever is really important to me, I got for life. The universe is my playground. The world is my home. And every country is another room in the house. Gratitude, love, inspiration, enthusiasm. Feelings that help people draw money to me. I'm grateful, I'm loving, I'm inspired, I'm enthusiastic. His dream has to die in order for mine to live. The universe is waiting for me to declare my worth. If my mom was a mother I hoped she would be, I'm not the man I'm proud to be today. I'm magnificent just the way I am. I listen to my immortal nature and it knows. My true nature is love and wisdom. Wisdom is the instantaneous recognition that crisis is a blessing. Life is a gift, thank you. No matter what I have done or I have not done, I'm worthy of love. I am made of light, what can harm me? I'm worthy of having all of my dreams come true. How is this helping me fulfill my destiny? Love is all there is, everything else is illusion. No matter what I have done or I have not done, I'm worthy of love. I am worth it. I deserve to have my dreams. I deserve to take the time to focus on the infinite details to create them. I have a human will, and I'll align it with divine will, and allow it to fill me and inspire me to write out each dream in a specific fashion. I see my dreams with crystal clarity. So, before, when I used to be a dreamer, I dreamed that WestJet would have these flights with iPad tablets already before they did, and that would be how you watch movies. Because why are we having all these in-screen entertainment things when you have this tablet device that works so well? that you can just create an infrastructure around that you're not tied to the hardware that takes so long to refresh. All of this stuff. Forgetting about some of the other logistical things, but also recognizing it's just ridiculous, the poor quality of each of these screens, but as well, what is there about differences and things like that. So I'd have ideas like this, but I'd never implement them because I'm like, how do I implement them? And then how do I not have someone steal my ideas? Now with the magic mirror work, part of this is spraying out with shotgun effect the ideas and then seeing which ones am I really committed to making happen in real time. And that's part of it with the podcasting is I'll be sharing with, this is what soul immersion is. This is what the X Camp is. This is the thing. Like, how do we incorporate not just lip service to integration work, but really integrate the integration work? And that's part of it, is seeing how is this being integrated into the work. And how do I, and as much as we want to talk about it and say we understand it, there's a piece that doesn't fully understand it until we actually are stepping into it. And I'm noticing that. I'm getting better and better at speaking towards it. And then there's a piece that still isn't fully trusting, and it's just noticing the pieces. Like I'm trusting the part that I can deliver. And I'm not fully trusting the other parts. And I'm practicing letting go of that and learning from it. Like it's going to be a learning. It's a continuous learning and growth. And keep coming back to resetting. Like how do I keep coming back to this place where I'm willing to reset? And trusting those that are willing to do that as well. Like I love Judy and I can see her. She's resetting as much as I can have judgments about it, resetting. And as much as other people I have judgments around, resetting, still in my life. And it's okay if they come and if they go, if they come and if they go. And I'm gonna keep noticing what is there for me to learn without having to change them at all. What is there for me to learn without having to change them at all? How am I doing the same thing? How am I not collecting invoices? How am I not responding to people in time? How am I not honoring people's time enough? How am I on my devices when I'm around them? How am I not being present with them? And then trusting that I have impact. Even with my own family, I have impact because I want to be with them and then I want to have my own time. And I'm creating that over and over again. And hearing about Donald Trump, he spends 4 hours a day developing himself. Like all the people I really look up to spend hours a day developing themselves. And how do I maintain that consistency without wasting the time on patterns that I'm just repeating? Even this is becoming a pattern at times. And that's why I was like, I'm so proud to have these over an hour. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to make it over an hour now. Now I'm going to go back to these affirmations because I'm playing back and forth, because this is an interplay and a play with life. I'm made of light. What can harm me? No matter what I have done or have not done, I'm worthy of love. Life is a gift. Thank you. I'm worthy of having all of my dreams come true. How is this helping me fulfill my destiny? Love is all there is. Everything else is illusion. No matter what I have done or have not done, I'm worthy of love. I'm worth it. I deserve to have my dreams. I deserve to take the time to focus on the infinite details to create them. I have a human will, and I'll align it with divine will, and allow it to fill me and inspire me to write out each dream in a specific fashion. I see my dreams with crystal clarity. I'm worthy of having my dreams come true. The pain of regret outweighs the pain of discipline. A genius listens to the guidance of the soul and obeys. I am a genius and I apply my wisdom. I do what I love and I love what I do. I'm a human being. I have every trait in perfect balance and they all serve. Whatever I see is me. Whatever appears, I look for the other side and I am free. I take no credit and take no blame. This, too, is a lesson in love. Thank you for my skills and opportunities to participate in this world. And then I meet a sage, a wise being with a universal perspective. And what does he talk about? Eternity. He doesn't think in terms of mortal time and space. He thinks about forever. One answer to the 4 great questions is that we are stars, but love and light are equally true answers. The universe is an infinite school of unending spiritual light. We're here to learn, teach, and become our true nature, love and light. And those closest to us are our greatest teachers and students in this school of life. I look at great spans of time and see great order. In love, there is no loss. There is a vast intelligence running the world, and it is in order. Death is an illusion. Life just changes form. I have a great vision, and money flows to help me fulfill it. There is nothing to fix, but much to love. Happiness and sadness are the 2 sides of fulfillment. I speak from my heart, and people listen. If 2 people are exactly the same, one of them isn't necessary. Put them on a pedestal, put them on a pit. So I'm thinking with some people that I really want to gift the work to, is that it will be a donation, it will be a gift in a way, and some of them, there are things that they've done, things that I want them to do, things I want them to angel in, and that will be deducted so much from the work that we do. And How do we make that seem like a fair exchange? And I don't know. I don't know, but I'll propose this to a few people that are closest to me and see how it lands. I want to pay for certain things, but I want to invite people into something and then invite them into the other side as well. So the people I want to angel, it's like, I could pay you, but what I'd rather do is gift you this ceremony and then have that payment be coming out of that gift, if you want it to be, so that there is actually an exchange, there is a ledger, there is a tracking of it. And then letting it go. And then letting it go. And then letting it go. Letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for someone like Altaz, I'm gonna see if I can get someone to sponsor half of it, because that will help. And have that conversation. Put them on a pedestal, put them in the pit. If two people are exactly the same, one of them isn't necessary. Cool. Cool. There's work that wants to be done. So just Angels Gift Work Exchange, Matt Lim, Marika, myself, Joni, Brent, Ian, Rich, Matthew, Altez, Prabhu, Courtney. So just putting those names down, off in the cosmos. Let it go. There's nothing but love, and all else is illusion. Where is God not? Gratitude is heaven, ingratitude is hell. Everything serves, including me. Nothing is missing, it just changes form. There are no victims, just lessons in love. Forgiveness is a passing milestone on the path of love and truth. Thank you for giving me this experience. I talk to myself with respect to a great genius. I look for the genius in everyone I meet. I link everything I do to my mission, and I am inspired by my life. I walk through the darkened doorway where fear lurks, and I turn on the light. I listen to my heart, which awakens my genius. My genius elevates me beyond my daily illusions. We're going to finish this 500-piece puzzle today. Ah. I create my reality in every moment, in every hour, in every day. I am strength, I am love, I am joy. Make the rest of my life the best of my life. A genius is one who sees the guiding light of their soul, listens to the eternal message, and obeys. I do what I love, and I love what I do. Inspired action, loving service, silent presence, grateful prayer, divine guidance, sharing wisdom, caring sincerely, study truths, temperate rhythm, fair exchange. Fair exchange, temperate rhythm, study truths, caring sincerely, sharing wisdom, divine guidance, grateful prayer, silent presence, loving service, inspired action. Action, inspired. Service, loving. Presence, silent. Prayer, grateful. Guidance, divine. Wisdom, sharing. Sincerely, caring. Truths, study. Rhythm Temperate Exchange Fair. For me, $100 for every invitation that I've actually put out. Because it's the actual sharing. So I did it to Sean, I did it to Altaz, I did it to Brent, I did it to Brady, I did it to Arlo, I did it, who else do I have calls with? I'm going to say I did it to Caitlin, Joni, Harrison, Nicholas G. Who else have I had calls with that I definitely had calls with? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, give me one more. Well, I can say Jules. I can say Matt M. Those are a little shakier. So, if I do that, I know that if I talk to 90 people, we're going to be great. I'm a conscious leader, teacher, guide, facilitator, lover, father, husband, and I am present with each and every moment of life. I'm a genius. I know what good looks like. I don't leave until I find it. I'm always at the right place, at the right time, to meet the right people, to make the right deal. So much fun right now. Open the gateway, stepping through the door. When the inner gate opens, the outer path appears. Alignment follows courage. Alignment follows courage. Love it. Love it. Opening the gateway, stepping through the door. When the inner gate opens, the outer path appears. Isn't it magical when signs like 1111 start to appear? Alignment itself feels so good, but it usually doesn't appear from thin air. Alignment follows courage. The truth is, signs and guidance appear when we open our inner gateways first, and then take courageous steps in the outer world. In this breathwork journey, we invite you to open the gateway within, step through the door before you, and align with the possibilities life is ready to reveal. Love it. Total magic. Gonna close this and then let things update. All right, all my apps are up to date. Loving this. Login options, login items and extensions. Boop. Boop. Love it. Da 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 da. Love it. Da 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 da. Love it. Da 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 da. Love it. Having more and more fun as I'm doing this work these days. So we just finished a Vipassana retreat. Just getting back and planning where it is. Wow, I'd love to connect. How's this coming week? Maybe Tuesday. Let's take a look. Today, week, Tuesday. Welcome home. Tuesday before 10 a.m. PST is wonderful. I believe in Florida, that's 1 p.m. So your morning works well for me. I'm available from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. my time. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. your time. Oh, the man who knew infinity. "25 Principles of Adult Behavior." Finally, a little gift for us all. I didn't think I would live to 30 either. I was shocked, I tell you, to find myself on the eve of my 30th birthday, weirdly alive. In this, I was quite out of step with most of my friends to that point, more than half of whom were already back in the sweet realm of infinity and love. Chicken shits. If you're going to volunteer in the first place, go right into the special forces. In any event, it occurred to me that, past 30, I could no longer defend my peccadillos on basis of youth. I would have to acquire some minimal sense of responsibility. While I didn't want to be a grown-up, I wanted to at least act like one in the less toxic and stultifying sense of the term. So, I sat down around 2 a.m. on October 3rd, 1977, and I drew up this list of behavioral goals that I hoped I might assist in this process. Now, 30 years later, I can claim some mixed success. Where I failed, I'm still working on. I give these to you so that you can provide me with encouragement in becoming the person I want to be. And maybe, though they are very personally targeted, they may even be of some little guidance to you. Oh. Anyways, this is what I wrote that night. Principles of adult behavior. Be patient, no matter what. Don't badmouth. Assign responsibility, never blame. Say nothing behind another's back you'd be unwilling to say, in exactly the same tone and language, to his face. That's what I'm working on. Never assume the motives of others are, to them, less noble than yours are to you. Expand your sense of the possible. Don't trouble yourself with matters you truly cannot change. Expect no more of anyone than you yourself can deliver. Tolerate ambiguity. Laugh at yourself frequently. Concern yourself with what is right rather than whom is right. Never forget that, no matter how certain, you might be wrong. Give up blood sports. Remember that your life belongs to others as well. Do not endanger it frivolously, and never endanger the life of another. Never lie to anyone for any reason. Learn the needs of those around you and respect them. Avoid the pursuit of happiness. Seek to define your mission and pursue that. Reduce your use of the first personal pronoun. Praise at least as often as you disparage. Never let your errors pass without admission. Become less suspicious of joy. Understand humility. Forgive. Foster dignity. Live memorably. Love yourself. Endure. I don't expect the perfect attainment of these principles. However, I post them as a standard for my conduct as an adult. Should any of my friends or colleagues catch me violating any one of them, bust me. Perry Barlow. John. Perry Barlow. Hold me to these, please, and thank you so much for all the love you've given me, despite all my efforts to resist it. May the good light shine on you, the ancient Barlow. Oh. Okay. I'm just writing to my beloved that list, and then considering creating my own version of the list, using that as a starting point and posting it publicly too. Like, how am I not living up to this? This is part of the magic mirror work, right? And it's scary to put it out there. And then at times I may have to step away and look away because it's actually overwhelming to look towards. And being able to give myself the grace to not have to look at this over and over and over again, just to tell myself, ugh. So, I'm gonna print this, save as PDF. Application. So I've got the application now. Now I'm gonna go to, oh, there's YouTube already. I'm gonna go to the dashboard. Okay, I can reload this then. So I'm at 72 subscribers. Last 24 hours. No new comments. Analytics. Around 20 some views a day. Kind of cool. Now, how, what, where? Just showing up the videos, just being me. People have spent 2 hours on my videos in the last 7 days. When this becomes more than the videos I create, that's gonna be really cool. That's actually a really cool idea. Really cool idea. Really enjoying that. Returning viewers 9, unique viewers 48. All right, so just looking at all these different things, noticing. Oh yeah, go back to the purpose. I, Nicholas Hogar Wong, declare before myself, others, and God that my primary purpose in life is to be a soul doctor, first for myself, and then for all those around me by teaching, serving, guiding, facilitating. And I will do this through taking the highest priority actions every day, including taking the time for myself to explore, to do the magic mirror work, to grow, to do the DeMartini method, to practice affirmation and incantations, to look at my master life plan, to continue to hone in and be clear on what it is that I can most deliver into the world and practice delivering it. Right now, through my Ohana Sage and Ohana Breath companies with my founding partners, Marika and Matt. And eventually that will continue to expand, and I'll set up automatic systems for the intake and for the support and for sustainable fair exchange. Also for the automagic savings of at least 10% and the investings and growings of assets and the delegations of how to manage not just the money, but also the areas of life that are my lower priority actions and are so important and high in the values, especially those of my beloved and those I care about. I want to keep growing my biological family, as well as growing my Ohana or spiritual family, and I will also share what I learn as quickly as possible, and as thoroughly as possible, and as completely as possible, so that I contribute to the collective wisdom of the world. And I will have wealth in all 7 areas of life, already recognizing that life is perfect, and I am so wealthy, and I continue to welcome and invite in more wealth and manage it as well as I can, and give it purpose and flow in clear direction, so I can create not just for the next year, 10 years, decades, but for the generations and the lifetimes to come. I do this not because I want to hold on to it all and say it's mine. Rather, I'm getting clearer and clearer on my message, and by creating more wealth, I can spread that message more clearly and really found the School of Unlearning. Short term, however we define short, I'm worth $3.69 million. And I so look forward to stepping into that goal and actually being like, $3.69 million. That's how I calculate the net assets. It's coming up like that. Cool. Now what? Now how do we practice saving more, investing more, and then speculating a little and playing around with all of this and noticing how we always have this buffer around us and creating the buffers. So, buffers. 100K crypto, 100K coins, 100K cash, 100K credit, 100K trusted, loved ones. Mike S. We'll just spread it out. spread out some of the money to trusted loved ones that we know we can call back at any time. And it's a practice to grow that first, right? Just put it in a high interest savings account. Just have it sitting around somewhere. That's a bank of some sort. Oh, there we go. I'm just creating my space for a little bit of hape because I'm recognizing that this is slowly starting to wear off. And I wanted to create this time as intentionally as possible. Noticing all these notes. Loving all these notes. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. And just loving it. Loving what I've lost. Loving what I found. Hape, medicine of the gods. And let's take a look at this, the 1% diary. My why isn't about external success or accolades. It's about a relentless pursuit of growth and learning. The kind of success I want, it's internal. It's about mastering me in every area of my life, from my business, the companies I invest in, my health, and my relationships. My motivation. I'm motivated by the journey, seeing every setback as fuel for growth and every failure as a stepping stone. I haven't reached my full potential, and this pushes me forward every day. What I want to be remembered for. I want to be remembered for challenging the status quo and crafting my own path. My legacy will be more than business success. It will be about rethinking success and leaving a positive impact that shows others that they can create their own definition of a fulfilling life. My vision statement. My vision is to pursue relentless growth throughout my life. This means mastering myself in all areas, from business to health and relationships. I see every setback as a chance to grow, and every day I aim to make meaningful impact and change in the things I do. I aim to fail multiple times throughout my life to reach my highest potential and make the most of my time, which I know is finite. The zoom out. The zoom out. That 1%. Oh, I wrote some stuff. Why? Fun, joy, relationship with self, family, ohana, creating magical experiences, experiencing magic. Pushes my own consciousness. Having known pain and pleasure, expansion and contracting, being fully present, family, son, wife, beloved, cat, founders, trusted support partners, delicious breath, and new realizations. Remembered, father, husband, brother, visionary, playful, fun. Vision statement. My vision is to be present with life as fully as possible in each and every moment. Bitcoin breath, 1 billion. Ethereum breath, 1 million. Solana breath, 1,000. Cardano breath, 100. Time to zoom in. Now that you've outlined your big vision, it's time to zoom in on your goals. Zig Ziglar once said, if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time. Without clear goals from your vision statement, you'll have nothing to aim for. This is where we turn your vision into specific, actionable, and measurable goals that you can work towards achieving. So what are the 3 most important goals you need to focus on that will move you close to the vision you've just set? It's time to choose your 3 and get specific. I'll go first. Spend more time with my partner. My relationship provides a deep sense of fulfillment, enables me to grow. Time spent together, how connected we feel. Increase the quality and consistency of my sleep. Sleep quality can make or break your day. Consistent, high recovery score on Whoop sleep tracker. Consistent sleep or wake times. Increase the frequency of my workouts. Health is my foundation, my first priority. Without it, I have nothing. Going to the gym 6 to 7 times a week. Start line. Scale to 1 to 10, how close do I currently feel I am towards achieving each goal? Interesting. So, because I could be like the self-work. Could be my relationship with my partner. Totally true too, or my family. Those things, I think I'm actually doing relatively well in. Creating wealth, building a business, consistently spending meaningful time on the most important parts of work. Yawa Nawa. Yawa Nawa! Certainty and uncertainty go together. Consistency and inconsistency. Trust and untrust. Flow and unflow. Letting things flow in, letting things flow out. Crystal clarity. Part of that is I'm remembering Gnome way back when I'm in breath. It's like just have this crystal, this diamond crystal, and have everything transmute. So I'm going to go for crystal today. Crystal clarity. Crystal clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my dear sister Candace for all this crystal clarity. Crystal clarity. All the main angels will go through the soul immersion. Jared just came through. Thank you. 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 Gifting away ceremonies of the people that we most want in our lives. Lana and Yvonne and Kai, Elizabeth, Joni, Matt, Marika. Arlo, Leon, Francis. Kofi, Aria. Megan, Wes. Cinderella, Conrad. So much fun. Gonna go back to my founders now and look at the messages, listen to the messages, and take a look at what's next. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting into the podcast of A Diary of a CEO, Modern Wisdom, Danny Morell. Once I get on these podcasts, everything will change. Aubrey Marcus, Kyle Kingsbury, Eric Godsey, Caitlin Howe, Ilana. I'm gonna look for my little thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ciao for now.